up, y'all? What's up? You like the light? I'm not gonna record the whole video like this, don't worry, because I know it's a little distracting. You like my light? I haven't showed it to y'all yet because I'm behind on vlogs. All right, y'all, the light was a lot. So we back to the regular ring light. Anyways, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's Danny. If you don't know who I am, go ahead and subscribe so you can see a brand new and improved season of me, okay? All right, baby, that's what we doing. And for those of y'all who regularly watch my channel and support me, thank you so much. And I know you're probably questioning where the seasons I'm behind on are at, and they come in. I promise I'm gonna spam y'all. I know I fell behind, but I wanted to interrupt, I guess, the flow of my channel so I could post this video. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. I got you. Trust me, you're gonna love it over here. If you're not new, I promise I'm gonna post what I need to post. I fell behind. I've been busy. You just know your girl's been out here grinding, glowing, and growing. Or grinding, growing, and glowing. I don't know. Whatever order, it don't matter. As long as, you know, you doing all three, you gonna succeed, baby. So that being said, everybody always talks about manifestation, manifest, just do. I think some people have to learn the difference between manifesting and executing. And I think manifestation involves execution, but I think people forget that part. And I say that because I really do believe that manifesting is just matching the universe's energy. You're given a certain set of circumstances or conditions or whatever you got going on with your life, and you do with them as you will. Bad things happen, good things happen, whatever it might be. What are you doing with it? And I think, you know, some people are like, if I manifest, if I dream about it, that's what I want to say. Manifesting and dreaming are two different things. I really do feel like manifesting is matching the universe's energy. You gotta meet the universe halfway. So that being said, what's up, y'all? I'm here to talk about Instagram, all right? And how I went from less than 1,000 followers to having over 25,000 followers in less than 2 months. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase, okay? Reels. It's Reels. I'm not gonna make you wait. It's been Reels. I'm not even gonna make y'all wait for the thing that helped me out the most. Reels, for those of you who don't know what that is, you know what TikTok is? Those little 6 to 10 second videos and people are scrolling all day. You check the clock, it's 10 in the morning. You check the clock again after a couple videos, it's 10 at night. That's TikTok. Instagram has decided to implement their own version, as has YouTube with YouTube Shorts. Overall attention span of the world seems to have grown a little shorter, and unfortunately, these videos are quick and to the point, and they make you laugh or they make you cry within like less than 2 minutes usually, and at times less than like 30 seconds or 10 seconds, which is why YouTube is hard in the first place, because you gotta convince people to fuck with you enough to sit down and watch a long ass video. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about right now. My point is, Instagram has implemented these short videos. Tell me why. Your girl actually went viral on TikTok a couple times, and then I think I got shadow banned or whatever it was. After that video, I saw a decrease in my views. And for TikTok, I don't know about y'all, I personally stopped using TikTok. I watch it, but I don't post on it, because for TikTok, I really want people to come over to Instagram. And from Instagram, I want people to come over to YouTube. And hopefully y'all are supporting our platforms, because I'm gonna be delivering different type of content on each. That being said, the transfer was not, you know, happening. And with me being in the industry, for those of you who don't know, your girl got the OF, she on the hub. I just didn't want, I know TikTok has a lot of children, so I just wasn't trying to really find my primary audience there anyways, and then trying to get adults. I feel like Instagram's more for the adults, the influencers, the grown people. And I know there are kids on it too, but I felt more comfortable on Instagram. And I had already set up my page in a way that was like, hey, I actually had somebody send me a DM and they go, based off your page and how you carry yourself, I'm surprised you're not a bigger influencer already. I was like, thank you. That's not really the goal, but that means a lot. Like, I don't want to influence. I just want to have a platform to deliver what I'm trying to deliver. Good energy, stories, novels, projects, creations, whatever it is. I'm not trying to influence nobody. Y'all got to live your own lives. But that being said, so I'm all over the place. I felt comfortable on Instagram. And when Instagram came out with Reels, it's so funny because I had a friend tell me a while ago in Miami. She's a model up in New York. She's like, you got to make Reels. And I was like, that sounds great. You do that, I'm tired, I don't know what I'm doing. I was doing something else at the time. I think I was trying to promote the OF or whatever it was, and I kind of brushed it off, but I helped her make some of hers. Fast forward a couple months later to like almost a year, and next thing you know, I'm making Reels. Every day I'm making a couple Reels. Every other days I'm making a couple Reels. And like, y'all could go to my page and see the stuff I post. The Reels I post are very general. I think the key with Reels, if you're not already super popular, I feel like you have to apply to the masses. So I was doing things that I felt like were unique. They were original, I didn't see them trending. I would use trending audios, you know, the ones you keep swiping, you keep hearing, the popular ones, because something about trending audios just pulls your videos up faster. Use trending audios, and then I would think of some general joke or skit or a quick little ha 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 that people could relate to. Oh, when this happens, ha ha ha. Oh, when da 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 da, ha ha ha. Like, you know, stuff that happens to everybody in their everyday life that's just relatable. Ironically, I say that those are the ones I do now, and they've been picking up. That said, the reel that first got me to go viral was a very, very, very silly dancing one. And I just did like a little I was shaking. I wasn't even half naked. I was just kind of, no, I was probably half naked, but I was just, you know, I was just doing some stupid dance. And I think the kids or the younger audience might have ran that one up, or whoever it was, because I know the grown people were like, what is this content? This is not real dancing. I was like, I know, I never said it was real dancing. I'm just having fun. Some people hated it, some people loved it, some people were like, ah. Some people were tagging their friends, and I was just like, oh gosh. It hit like 10K views, and I was just like, sheesh. So be mindful that any reel you post could go viral at any time. Whether you look busted, whether you look beautiful, that's all in your opinion. However you look, any reel can go viral. So that being said, that was the first one that went viral. Ever since then, I posted relatable content or things I just feel comfortable sharing, and my reels have been picking up since then. At one point, they sat at 3K for a long time. None of my reels would go over like 3K views, or not 4K views. It'd be like, oh, 3,100, 3,030. And I was like, that's weird. It feels like they're capping off almost. And then at one point, I saw one reel was 4,000. I was like, that's the first 4,000 view ones. Okay, and please know that the views and the likes aren't gonna add up. You can have like 10,000 people view your thing and only have like maybe 400 people like it. And that's okay, that's normal. Also know with reels, because I know some people are like, oh, it flopped or it didn't do well, I'm gonna delete it. Don't delete it. Don't delete it. One of the videos I have now that it's almost at, I think it's 500,000. I gotta go check. All I did was do like a back handstand on the wall, which it was the trending thing. Like girls were just doing it at the time. I went and did that. And of course you're gonna have your very thirsty men. So do understand that whatever content you push out, you're gonna attract certain audiences. But that being said, your girl's already in the industry, so I didn't care. It wasn't like, oh my God, she's so thirsty. She's a pick-me. No. I posted what I posted. Come support the OF if you want to. I don't do business on Instagram, but I was like, link in the bio, just so y'all know, which also brought over a lot of OF clients, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Only a small portion of them bought. Don't think, oh, she got all these followers, now she rich. No, they still pretty stingy on OF. But that being said, a couple of them did come through and they spent some good coin. My point is, the one that hit almost 500,000 views, I was gonna delete it because I was like, it looks busted. The ring light was crooked, so they thought, like, people thought the outlet was crooked. They're like, what? Da, 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 da. I almost deleted it, and that one went viral. So your reels can go viral at any time. Anyone can. I don't know what the algorithm is. I can't tell you that, but just know that old reels can get picked. Old videos may be selected to suddenly start trending. I don't know why. I'm just telling y'all what I know so far. And don't post a reel and sit there and wait for the numbers to go up immediately. That's not how it's been working for me. I'll post a reel and I'll go refresh, not obsessively, because ironically, as I've gotten my followers, I've been on Instagram less. It's more people watching you, it's more people in your business, it's more people with stuff to say. And it's not that I shy away from it, I just don't always feel like dealing with it. Any of your reels can most likely go viral at any minute. So I would say leave them all up. Don't think, oh, nobody watched it in a couple seconds and now it's not popular. No, because sometimes it takes time. It takes time. So that's what I wanted to say. Number one thing is reels. That's seriously, it's been surreal. The growth was so fast. And this is why I say this can happen to anyone. It can happen to you. I'm not here to sit here and play y'all and be like, yeah, da, 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 da. It can happen to you. And I was in disbelief when it was happening to me. I had friends messaging me because I was sharing on my stories like, oh, thank y'all for 10K. Thank y'all for 15K. Thank y'all for 20K. What the fuck? Now it's capped off. I'm sitting at like 28K. I'm gonna make more reels in the future, but right now I'm on YouTube so I could promote that platform, because remember, these platforms don't make you money unless you're getting in those programs or whatever. So be mindful of where you spend your time on social media too, because I could be on Instagram all day and I still don't get my bills paid. But that being said, having a platform is powerful. It's a powerful position to be in. Just make sure you use it wisely. So reels is what just exploded for my Instagram. And like I said, it was a silly little dance video where I was like, I don't got no shame, I'm gonna put myself out there. I knew I wasn't actually dancing, I was just ooh, you know, good energy, big smiles. And then the ones that have been building up are the relatable ones. And I think also once your account starts to get popular, your stuff gets pushed more. We see this all the time. You go on a social media and it's like, oh, I keep seeing so-and-so, I keep seeing so, because they know something about you is the magic formula, you're doing well. So consistency is also important. You can't just post one reel, it didn't go viral, I give up. No, that's not how it works. It's the same with YouTube. You have to keep showing up. And understand that, you know, you have to, unfortunately with social media, you gotta stay in people's face to stay relevant. And that's why I think it's really important, if you have a platform, make sure you do something with it. Write a book, start a business, whatever it is. So when things aren't trending anymore, or if you're unfortunately not trending anymore, people still support you because you brought value to their lives. Whether it was through the videos you made, you had them smiling, good energy, whether you have a product that you're selling, whatever it is, make sure you use your platform for something, okay? None of this, I want to be famous just cause. I mean, you can, but you use it for something and watch the quality of your life improve. That being said, consistency is important. Just being comfortable. I know it takes a lot to post for the internet. I know it's not a good feeling when people come hating on you. I've had plenty of haters. I've had people who are just hateful, okay, towards a person and who they are as a person or whatever it might be. Y'all, your girl can argue. I will go back and forth with you in the comments respectfully and low-key disrespectfully. I've had people delete their comments. I've had people bow out of conversations. I'd be trolling people. I'd be like, thank you so much for commenting. You're helping the post do well. Comment deleted. No, come back. Come argue with me. Because sometimes I think also commenting back helps. I can't vouch for this, but I know going back and forth. I had one reel that, you know, nobody was interacting with anymore. Had somebody come on and they didn't like a certain type of girl, okay? Not just me, all of us apparently. They're like, blank women aren't beautiful. And of course they're trolling. Of course they're coming for you. Of course they're trying to get under your skin. So I just went back and forth with them. And the people in the comments like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? Like, I made sure not to be hateful. I made sure not to be disrespectful because I'm not trying to get my account in trouble or my account banned or nothing like that. But I stayed respectful and I argued. Oh, I'm sorry. I debated, I discussed, went back and forth. Suddenly that reel picked up again from the comments of me and this person, this troll, going back and forth. All right, so you got somebody who wants to argue, and if you down to argue, and y'all arguing, next thing you know, like the reel was picking up views, there was people commenting. I was like, oh, I don't know where y'all came from, but I assume it's because the reel was picking up engagement. It's not fun to deal with, but stuff like that, ironically, can help in your favor. It's almost like somebody took a flag and they're like, hey, look at this video over here. Something's going on. What's going on? And then people came, and next thing you know, the views were building up on that. So there are so many ways to go about it. With this type of platform, you got to be comfortable, you have to be secure, you have to be confident, you have to be ready for all the crap that's gonna come your way, because there's gonna be plenty. Next thing you know, my DMs were jumping, my notifications were going off literally every second. Like, I can only imagine actual celebrities, because my DMs, I had to turn off notifications for likes, so now I only got comments because your girl will still argue with you. But that being said, I had to turn off notifications for specific stuff and who was commenting because it was overwhelming. My thing was just bing, 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 bing all the time. I could not be on my phone without an Instagram comment popping up. It was just skyrocketing overnight. I was just like, bro, what happened? I think it was surreal for people. I had friends messaging me like, yo, what's going on with your account? What are you doing? And of course I shared the tips. Ain't no secrets over here. I'm gonna let everybody share the success, okay? But that being said, I was just like, whoa, like, what the? But also another thing I want to say, so I think what helped me out is the fact that my page was ready. I always say this, be ready. If you are trying to build a platform on social media, you need to give the people something. If you go to my Instagram, let me see, can I go ahead and just, all right, so on my Instagram page, you see my bio, I put some information about myself. If you scroll down, you see I utilize highlights. I love using my story. For anybody who doesn't know, a story is basically somewhere you can post videos, pictures with music, okay? I be so particular about my story, and then it disappears within like 24 hours. But if you want people to see it in the future, because stories be lit, that's your life right there, put it in the highlights. So I have travel highlights personally because that's my travel page. I just started a like style page, and I'm gonna have style highlights because I realized I don't take full body pictures with like my outfits and stuff. I'm trying to get into that, so I just started my second Instagram, but we still need to tailor and cater to the first. That being said, the highlights are travel, like we talking international, we talking domestic, we talking on my adventure time type flow. When I post a story, I always add music. I love music a lot, so if you see my content, you'll know. I don't know why my brain's like this, but I do love it. I'm very particular. If I post a video, I'm looking at the colors. I'm looking at a song that will go with it. I'm looking at this, that, and the third. So that's why sometimes I take my time on social media, because I want everything to flow. I want you to click my story and be like, oh, she's at a water park. She got some fun, you know, summer vacation music playing in the background and this, that, and the third. Maybe she added some stickers. I don't always add stickers, but there are tools on your story on Instagram that you can use to enhance your posts and make them spicy. If you posted pictures, I've seen people actually design design their story to have borders and arrows and flashing lights and all that. Or you could just keep it simple. Long story short, I use my story a lot and I use the highlights for people who are coming to my page now. Imagine 25,000 people. Imagine all the cool stories I posted in the past they don't get to see. Now they're in my highlights. You keep scrolling, and as you can kind of see, and this is what I say about like, I'm kind of particular. I don't know why my brain works like this, but my page is almost color coded in a way. And I didn't really intend for this when I first started posting. I was just kind of like, oh, here, I'm there. I post late. I sit on a lot of content. Y'all don't understand. I be sitting on shit. I be sitting on so much content. Ironically, that has not only helped me a lot as far as safety, as far as nobody knows where I'm at. Like at any moment, you could watch my content all day and still not know what city, state, blah, 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 blah I'm in. You don't know what time zone I'm in. Like I'm all over the place because I post late, and in the moment, that information's for me and the people around me who love me that know. So that being said, it actually worked in my favor because I would go look at posts, and when I started falling behind, I was like, oh dang, let me post all these. I spam. I don't care. I spam. I know some people are like, you should only post a day. You're going to get on people's nerves. I'm going to get on your nerves then. You can unfollow me because I have a lot to say and I have a lot to share, and I'll go disappear for weeks and then post it all at one time. That's just how my brain works. But that being said, from spamming, I do the same thing with the story. I will have a movie on my story on a Monday afternoon. I know you should post technically like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday when people are like off work. I don't care. Now I might change that. I might start posting on the weekends again. But that being said, oh gosh, I sound so chaotic right now. That being said, spamming actually made me realize I like to tailor my Instagram a certain way. If you scroll, you're seeing, oh, hey, she got the colors, she got this, she got that. It's not color coded from like all top to bottom. That's too much. It's not like Roy G. Biv to the top, but it's kind of like if I took some selfies and I have some aesthetic photo I could throw in there, or if I took some pictures of food or whatever, it's a mix of stuff. You can go to any photo and be like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's that? There's pictures of me, there's pictures of this. And that's why I said I started my style page as a separate one, because I realized I don't want any full body, super colorful shots in me that look far away on this page, because this page is like you scroll and it's like, ooh, like, you know, I wanted my page to be aesthetic and intense, and it was accidental until it wasn't. So even now to this day, I'll sit on selfies, I'll sit on pictures, I'll back everything up, because I've lost a lot of content before sitting on stuff and not backing it up. So make sure you do that. But I'll back it up, and then when I'm ready, I will organize it. I save it in drafts, every post, and then I just look, and I'm like, how do I want this to appear on my page? And it takes me a minute, and it gets a little, but it's worth it. I really do think it's worth it. Be ready, because the thing is, when people came to my page, right? I think what happens when you see a reel, if you see somebody you're interested in following, you might go check out their page, right? You're like, oh, society's shallow, so oh, they're attractive. Of course, the reels where I look good do much better than the reels where I don't, and I still post both, okay? Don't play with me. That being said, I feel like when people go from that video to my page, I gave them something to look at already. I did not wait for them to show up. I acted like they were already there. That's how you have to treat your YouTube, your TikTok, your reels, your Instagram, all your social media. Act like people are already there. Act like you have the millions of followers. What do you want to say? And I say this in more ways than one. Be cautious and careful about what you say. And I feel like if you speak from a genuine heart and headspace, you know, we all slip up at times, but I feel like naturally you feel more comfortable just talking, and people know your intentions regardless. But also, you feel comfortable enough to just put yourself out there and share whatever content you're sharing. I was posting like I already had lots of followers, and I know when I had under 1,000 and I would spam all of a sudden, oh, Danny posted 5 photos and videos. I had people send me messages that like, you just took over my whole feed. And I'm like, yeah, I've been gone for weeks. Sorry, this and that. I've had people I know unfollow because they're like, the first thing you log on, you see, oh, Danny just told y'all about her life. It's been weeks. Well, that's what I did. I had people unfollow, but now I have people like, oh, okay. Now in the future, I don't know if I'm still gonna spam. I might, who knows, I might just drop one here and then just plan it out accordingly throughout the week, or start scheduling. I need to start scheduling myself. That would help out a lot too. I had it all there sitting there or ready to release whenever people came, and I was already releasing it. So you have to be ready. You don't wait for people to show up and support you. You show them what they should be supporting in the first place. And if you don't have up enough content, and by enough, that's, you know, very fickle, because I don't know what enough is for you. But if you don't have up enough, if you don't have content that's interesting enough, if you don't give the people something to look at and want to share and support and be like, oh, I fuck with him, I fuck with her, I fuck with them. If you don't give them that, they gonna come to your page and see 3 photos and be like, well, they look like a cool person, but I'm not gonna stay, because you're not showing them that you're gonna give them even more in the future. Okay, when you pop out, you're gonna pop the fuck out. So be ready. Reels, making sure your page is aesthetically pleasing, using your story. I'm gonna say be relatable and do no harm, but take no shit. I feel like that is a great formula that's worked for me. What works for me is not gonna work for everybody, so I'm just sharing what worked for me. But that being said, Reels blew me up off that one video, and ever since I've been posting, I got a lot of Reels on my page. You can go check them out. I got a lot of Reels. Ever since I've been posting, things have just popped off. I feel like my page is what kept people there. So the Reels went out into the world because they have the discovery feature and they got people's attention. What I post on my page kept people there, and then what I post on my story keeps people there until I actually feel like posting on my regular page, because I don't do that often. Being relatable and just being human and being myself, you know, all right? Personality fire, sea water, okay, you know what it is. We the avatar, but this bitch. Which is funny I say that, because a lot of people on IG don't know I'm in the industry. So I was like, oh, y'all don't even know how lit I am. But that being said, being relatable, being human, just being myself, good energy, big smiles, and not all the time, because sometimes that gets to be toxic positivity. I be crying, I be having my breakdowns, I be having my rants. Y'all know that too. I'm just human. So being yourself, being relatable, and making sure that you don't let people just walk all over you. Like, social media is different. You're gonna have people who don't even know you come hate on you within a matter of seconds. That one comment, and then who does she think she did? And I be there, and that's why I left my comments on. I be there like, click. But yeah, that's really it. Also, another thing for the Reels, I wanted to say this real quick. So I tested this out. Oh damn, this video is supposed to be short, but oh well. I'm giving y'all the tea. For the Reels, I tested something out, right? So somebody said that when you post your own Reel to your story, every view on your story counts as a view on the Reel. I don't know how accurate that is. I'm not gonna sit here and confirm or deny anything, but one thing I've noticed, right? I never posted the identical video twice, but you know how you record a Reel? Anybody who does Reels, TikToks, you know it doesn't usually take one take. If it takes one take, you got lucky. You're sitting there trying to lip sync on cue. You're trying to do whatever. You're trying to do the expressions you're sitting there and you're trying to make the video as perfect as it could be. And that's another thing. Don't force perfection. I'll be showing up however at this point. I really don't care. I have tested things where I've used the same audio, the same script idea, the same little skit, and I recorded 2 takes, and I will post one. I don't do it anymore, but I've posted one, and there's a little notch that says share on your feed, which basically means like you could post it as if it's a regular post on your page. People are gonna see it, they're gonna scroll, or you could turn it off and only share in the Explore. I'm gonna share what works for me, just an observation off of doing this and testing this a couple times. When I share to my feed, and I don't know if it's just people not supporting me that follow me and not liking, clicking, interacting, I've had less success and less views on the videos I have shared to my feed personally. All right, I'm not confirming or denying. I'm not saying this algorithm. I'm just saying what I have observed from these experimentations. I've had less success from the videos that go on the feed, and then I usually remove them because I'm very picky about how my grid layout is set up and the color coding thing I told y'all about. I've had less success with those videos than I have when I just send them straight to the Explore page. I send them off into the world. I pack their little backpack. I let them get on the school bus, and I let them go be great. And I hope they come back and make me proud, all right? I don't know what that means, but no, I do. I can't confirm it, but I just know that the videos I send out to strangers who don't know me on the internet do better than the videos I put on my own feed with the people who know me. I don't know if it's an interaction and engagement thing, like, oh, so-and-so view, so-and-so like, because the thing is with strangers, when they see a Reel they with, they'll like it. They'll like it. The thing with your own people, it's, oh, Danny's posting content again. Don't she got nothing better to do? Whatever it is. And not all my people are like that. I'm just saying, I'm sure there's a portion of people like that. So when they scroll and they're, oh yeah, she just posted her Reel. Okay, this and the third. Versus a stranger, oh, you're a fresh smiling face. I haven't seen you before. Oh, you made a funny video. One more time. Okay, keep it going. The views are going up. The likes are going up. Those do better than the ones on my feed. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm, like I said, not confirming or denying nothing. I just share it straight to Explore. The people who know me don't need to be in my business about all the Reels I've created. And that's why I have people that are like, I don't see your Reels pop up. Your stuff's blowing up. How'd you do it? in silence. I'll repost some of them to my story, but I don't repost all of them. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just vibing with the people who don't know me because they support me. But I do have some amazing ass friends who support. Like I know at the top of my head who's here for me and who's just kind of there, out there existing around me. And that's fine because you're not obligated to support my content. There's no obligation just because you follow me. But don't tell me you're proud of me later or try to link. Or that's another thing. All of a sudden people, hey, it's been a while. We should I was like, oh, it starts that early. But now me crying about having, you know, limited friends a couple months ago and being stressed out and this and the third. But now it's, oh, you look a little popular on Instagram. What's good? What's up with you? I went to school with you. It's the I went to school with you. What does that have to do with me right now? You crossed paths with me at one point in my life, and then we went to continue on our separate ways. And now you see, oh, hey, she got a little hoorah on Instagram, and it's, oh, remember me? You gonna look out. You gonna look out. Anyways, y'all, ironically, like I said, I've been on Instagram less ever since my followers went up that high because I'm just kind of like, whoo. But that's been about it. I feel like I've just been super chill about it. Like, I was excited, and I stopped sharing it at one point because I would tell people, I feel like, I don't know, some people I got amazing reactions. Thank y'all for being true friends. Other people kind of had this like, okay. I was like, all right, so I would just post on the story, and now I'm here to share the tips on how I got there. I'm grateful for the platform. The fact that there are over 25,000 people following me, my shenanigans and my adventures and my vibe and everything I do is so surreal. Like, wow. But I'm so grateful. Thank you. Seriously, like, it means so much. I'm gonna use my platform for good. I've been working on everything, myself, my content, my journey, all of it. And I've just been really focused on what I need to do and what I'd like to do. Be careful who you tell and who's in your inner circle and stuff like that, because not everybody's gonna be excited. Because I saw this quote a long time ago and it really sat with me. It was basically like, some people that are around you don't like the idea of you touching success because they're not able to see, hey, everyone could be successful. They're seeing it as, how did we both come from the same place, but you're here and I'm there and this and the third. And like I always say, life is not a race, it's not a competition. But people, instead of, you know, focusing on themselves and their journey, they'll sit there and criticize or hate on yours. And it's like, baby, I'm not the problem. I promise you, I'm not the problem. I be working my ass off. You don't understand how late I be staying up at night, how early I've been getting up in the morning at times. And I'm up. I'm always working on something. So seeing my videos and my content finally pay off is just so rewarding, because I'm not just sitting here looking pretty and, oh, I play on my PC and I do this and I have the OnlyFans and this and that. Your girl be putting in the work. I put in the work every time I pick out a song, every time I pick out a video, whatever it is, when I add a text, when I make these videos, I really try to be helpful or informative, or I try to just be a vibe and spread good energy, or I try to keep it real and raw and relatable. And I'm myself, and I just work hard to show that. Not even show that, I think that shows itself, but work hard to show myself in a way that might be helpful for other people or inspiring or whatever it is. Anyways, I talk too much. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That's all the tips I know. If I think of anything, I'll just throw it in at the end. But that's all I could think of right now. Like, that's literally everything that's helped. It's been reels and just being a vibe. Like, and posting to the point where you're gonna feel like you're getting on people's nerves. And that's why I stopped sharing them to feed, which I feel like worked in my favor anyways. But you're gonna feel annoying. But consistency is everything. So you're gonna get on people's nerves and you're gonna have those feelings of, am I posting too much? Oh, nobody's watching. Oh, somebody unfollowed me. They must hate the content. Darn. They must hate me as a person. Bro, fuck all that. I'm sorry. Yo, fuck all of that. Like, you can't think like that. You just have to be like, somebody out here is vibing with this video. Somebody's vibing with this content. And if people are leaving or they're not watching or you feel like they're not supporting, they're the wrong people. They are not your qualifying audience. And when you get your qualifying audience, all of a sudden, boom. All right? And that could be anything. I got people's daddies in my DMs right now. And it's not as attractive as like female rappers be making it sound. Cause it's like, bro, what is your middle-aged ass doing in my DM? I have people that look like they are like older, like the actual elderly in my DMs hitting on me or in my comments. I was just like, it's been surreal. I had younger audience saying stuff and it's so like, I just hope my audience filters out to whoever it needs to be, okay? It's just been surreal. I got people trying to hit on me. I got people saying I've helped them with their OF and their content and they're inspired by me. I have people saying they're on the same journey and they're excited to be here. Like, it's wild. So I'm gonna just be who I am, and that's that. But yeah, the growth's been surreal. Like, I don't even check it anymore. It's so funny how like you could think you want something for so long and then you get it, you're like, oh, okay. And that's not even me being like, oh, I don't care. No, I definitely care. That's amazing. Like I said, it's surreal. Like at one point I couldn't process. I would go on in the morning and my profile didn't get a chance to refresh, and I'd pull it down and hundreds of subscribers. I kid you not, I had like 1,000 in a night. I was just like, what the? But yeah, happy to be here. So I'm gonna make everybody proud, or the people I want to make proud, and myself and whatever. I'm excited. Thank you so much for the support. One of my camp clients is like, they found you. Like you got discovered. They see your vibe. They see what you're about and what you represent and who you are as a person, and they're showing up. And I was like, you're right. That's so surreal. So yeah, I'm taking a little break from Instagram now to focus on YouTube, which is why I'm trying to push more videos out here, because your girl still needs to pay her bills, and the numbers look great, but I need the numbers not even in my bank. I'm not even trying to just, oh, I'm trying to get rich on social media. I just need my bills paid. Maybe a vacation or two, and then more free time to write so I can give y'all some books, and it just keeps flowing into each other, which I'm working on a great one right now, which I'm excited about. Fingers crossed, I'm gonna manifest and claim that by the end of the year, I'll have a literary agent. So we'll come back and see that, because I claimed the followers. Like I said, manifesting, you gotta meet the universe halfway. You can't just say things and hope they fall into your lap. You gotta get up and do something about them too. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, comment, share, subscribe, and throw it into your group chat. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.